So happy New Year's everyone. I hope you guys are all having a great time, and going into the new year, we're all going to be different. We're all going to do different things. I'm happy for everybody. I'm happy for myself. I'm setting goals for myself. But jumping into today's video, we're going to be talking about Borderlands 4. Now, one thing that I've noticed a lot about Borderlands 4, while covering other types of topics regarding this game, noticing some certain videos, some certain threads on Reddit, and I've been reading quite a bit and looking at quite a bit of YouTube videos, I think people are more skeptical about this game than they are optimistic, right? People are not happy about the changes that have been made to this game from what we read. And, you know, we don't know anything so far about the game on a massive scale, right? We know bits and information that the developers and Gearbox themselves are releasing over time. Obviously, you don't want to reveal every single detail about your game because that spoils a lot. But really, there's a lot more concern for the franchise going forward because everybody is skeptical and everybody thinks that this will be the last Borderlands game for quite a while. I don't think that. I still think that the game is going to sell very well, but they are going to doing a lot of different things going forward. Now, their last couple of products regarding the Borderlands IP and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands really haven't been that good. And you know what? I don't know if you really want to start it from Borderlands 3, but Borderlands 3 was a very divisive game. You know, I don't think it's the worst game in the franchise, but it is a very divisive game amongst players. Now, since then, I think there's been a decline in popularity. There's been a lot of different things that have happened over the past couple of years. If we're talking about New Tales from the Borderlands being an absolute failure of a game, or if we're going to be talking about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands absolute terrible DLC cycle, there's a lot of things we can genuinely talk about over the last couple of years, and I don't really want to be super negative in this video. I just want to kind of talk about my honest thoughts and opinions going forward. Now, do I think Borderlands 4 is going to be an absolute success from everything we've been seeing and everything we've been reading? No. And I'm honestly going to be very optimistic about this, and I'm going to be really transparent with you guys. I don't think Borderlands 4 is going to be the best game in the series. I do think that Gearbox, if they are listening and taking a page from fans, then they are actually going to succeed. But if they don't, then obviously we're going to get a pretty mid game this coming year. Now, Borderlands 4, I don't really think that they're going to change a lot of things from Borderlands 3. I think they're going to be innovating because remember, Borderlands 4 was built right after the development of Borderlands 3. So they shipped Borderlands 3 and then boom, they started on Borderlands 4. Obviously, Lost Boys and a certain portion of Gearbox obviously started development on New Tales from the Borderland and also Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Now, Borderlands 4 has been in production for quite a while, so if they really took any information from their past failures, then it's going to be really up in the air of where this game is going to be. I hope the loot system is more akin of Borderlands 2. I really hope the Borderlands 4 art style is more like Borderlands 1 and 2. For me personally, I just don't really like the new art style that has been going on since Borderlands 3. I don't know if that's an unpopular take or whatever, but I just really don't like the art style so far. I really hope that Borderlands 4 has a great, and I don't really want to say it has to have a strong story. I don't expect anything really the same from Borderlands 2. Now, I'm not saying Borderlands 2 has an amazing out of this world story like something like from The Last of Us, but I will say that regarding Borderlands 2's villain, they have big shoes to fill. Now, the villain of the game, I really hope he's not generic and one-sided. I really hope he has some plot to him. And this whole war regarding the vault, I really hope it's fleshed out and we actually get some pretty cool details. We get some cool things happening for the vault, for the game, sorry. I hope we have some cool things happening for the game. And honestly, I think that's kind of where I want to leave it at. That's pretty much going to have to wrap up today's video, guys. I hope you guys definitely did enjoy. Just kind of wanted to jump on here. My first video of the year, actually, I think going into next year. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.